To not fake news. Say hi to Nancy Pelosi. This picture was taken in seconds. Someone told her that the scapegoat tweet was fake. We have a couple stories here. One is about Black Lives Matter leader saying that white people are subhuman. Gee whiz, I didn't know I was subhuman. And another article here, surprise, at the end of the Obama administration gave NSA a broad view powers. I think we heard about something like that, but that's going to be interesting. Alrighty, and let's watch. This is Charlotte. This is one of her. This is what we're getting it.
When this shooting happened, there was a hashtag that went viral on social media saying that we need to pray for Quebec City. Quebec City is a white supremacist settler colony.
Isn't Black Lives Matter a good group? Weren't they at the White House a few times with the President Obama? Thank you. Yeah, I thought so.
Justin Trudeau responded to the Muslim ban that this coward, this white supremacist coward, Donald Trump put forward. What did Justin Trudeau say? He said he wanted to accept everyone who's not allowed into the U.S. border to Canada. Don't cheer. Do not cheer. Because we know what exactly that is. We know what that is. We know what that manipulation is. It is what this country is founded on. Erasure and silencing of the real history of this land. The genocide of indigenous people in which this state is founded on. The enslavement and genocide of black people in which this state is founded on. The indentured slavery of racialized people in which this state is founded on. When Justin Trudeau says that, he is a liar. He is a hypocrite. He is a white supremacist terrorist. That is what he is. Do not be fooled by this liberal bullshit. Do not be fooled. When Mayor John Tory said that Toronto is a sanctuary for refugees, when black people are being murdered in the city, we have questions. What happened to Andrew Local? What happened to Jermaine Carvey? What happened to Abdulrahman Nandi? How is the city a sanctuary when black people are being murdered so mercilessly? How is the city a sanctuary? We have to rise up and what? Fight back! Rise up and what? Fight back! Rise up and what? Fight back! Because we will not be moved. We will not be moved. We will never be moved. We are the people. We have the power. Look at us. We have the numbers. We are the people. We have the power. We have the numbers. Don't you ever forget that. They make us try to forget that all the time. But realize this. When we come together, we can do anything.
Black Lives Matter leader says white people are subhuman and suffer from genetic defects. A Black Lives Matter leader has come under fire after arguing on social media that white people are subhuman and suffer from recessive genetic defects, and musing about how the race could be wiped out. In a Facebook post, Black Lives Matter Toronto co-founder Yousra Kogali went on a rant, arguing that black people are the superior race because white people possess genetic defects that make them lesser humans, according to the Toronto Sun. Yousra Kogali, whiteness is not hunksness. In fact, white skin is subhunksn, she wrote. All phenotypes exist within the black family, and white PPL are a genetic defect of blackness. She continued explaining her theory, claiming white people are lesser because they have a higher concentration of enzyme inhibitors that suppress melanin production. They are genetically deficient because melanin is present at the inception of life. Melanin enables black skin to capture light and hold it in its memory mode, which reveals that blackness converts light into knowledge. Melanin directly communicates with cosmic energy, she added. More Toronto police forced to withdraw from LGBTQ Pride Parade following Black Lives Matter demands. Kogali then proclaimed, white PPL are recessive genetic defects. This is factual. The Black Lives Matter leader then wondered how the white race could be wiped out. According to her, black PPL simply through their dominant genes can literally wipe out the white race if we had the power to. Do you ever wonder how black PPL, after centuries of colonial violence, genocide and destruction, no matter what systems created to make us extinct. How we keep coming back? It is because we are SUPERHUMXNS, she added. This isn't the first time the firebrand BLM Toronto chapter co-founder got into hot water. Last week, Heat Street reported about Kogali's speech during a protest in Toronto, where she accused Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of being a white supremacist terrorist for welcoming refugees to the country. During the protest, she was seen shouting, "When Justin Trudeau says that he is a liar, he's a hypocrite. He is a white supremacist terrorist. That is what he is," she said. Do not be fooled by his liberal bullshit. Do not be fooled. Last year, according to Newstalk 1010, she also caused a controversy after tweeting, "Plaza Allah give me strength to not cuss/kill these men and white folks out here today. Plaza, plaza, plaza."
Please, please, please. That's what she meant.
Black Lives Matter co-founder appears to label white people defects. Toronto. A co-founder of Black Lives Matter Toronto argued that white people are recessive genetic defects.
Okay.
The race could be wiped out, according to a post on what appears to be her Facebook page.
Whiteness. Oops, sorry. Gosh, I was trying to read it so you didn't have to listen to the robotic voice. Let's see if I can read this. Hold on. Come on, move down. Sorry. Alright. Whiteness is not humanness. In fact, white skin is subhuman. All phenotypes exist within the black family, and the white people are genetic defects of blackness. White people have a higher concentration of enzyme inhibitors that suppress melanin production. They are genetically defective because melanin is presented in the inception of life. Alright, we heard all that a second ago. If you want to read that, you can. Alright, so yeah. This gem is terrorists. Just know that. Black Lives Matter. They're all about killing cops, and they're against the police. Meanwhile, the police are out there taking care and protecting everyone, including them. Next story we have here is, let me just read what's up here. NSA ups the ante on domestic spying. Surprise. At the end of Obama's administration, he gave the NSA broad new powers. The story from January 12, 2017 starts with the addition of the New York Slimes. Was little remarked upon at the time, but suddenly has taken a far greater significance in light of the current events. In its final days, the Obama administration has expanded the power of the National Security Agency to share globally intercepted personnel communications with government's 16 other intelligence agencies before applying privacy protections. The new rules significantly relax long-lasting limits on what the NSA may do with the information gathered by its most powerful surveillance operations, and which are largely unregulated by American wiretapping laws. They're regulated by American wiretapping laws. These include collecting satellite transmissions, phone calls, and emails that cross network switches abroad, and message between people abroad that cross domestic network switches. The change means that far more officials will be searching through raw data, essentially. The government is reducing the risk that the NSA will fail to recognize that a piece of information would be valuable to another agency, but increasing the risk that officials will see private information about innocent people. One of the central questions behind the Mike Flynn's flap that should have been asked, but largely wasn't, was who was wiretapping the general? The answer, we now know, was the National Security Agency, formerly known as No Such Agency. The nation's foremost signals intelligence SIGINT collection department. So it's SIGINT, also known as No Such Agency, National Security Agency, the NSA, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment below. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. And also hit the bell so you're get informed of the breaking news stories as they come in. And if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News, please like the video. It's important to like our videos, and if you do, and we really appreciate that. Thank you, and I'll see you next time at Not Fake News. Bye, Nancy.